Hello everyone. Today is going to be a great day because we're going to learn how many calories we should be eating. So one of the main questions I always get is how can I lose weight or how can I put on weight? Guys typically ask, how much muscle can I put on, and or depending on the time of the year, they ask me how much weight they can lose, and they ask me how to do it. So what I want to tell you right now, doesn't matter what kind of quote-unquote diet you follow, the overall determining factor in weight loss, assuming that you're healthy, you have no thyroid issues, you got no other extraneous issues, the overall factor is calories. So I'm going to give you guys a great resource. Let's get to it. So what you got to do is grab your computer or your smartphone, and you want to go to www.tdeecalculator.net. Once you get there, there's going to be a basic prompt that you got to follow. I'm just going to pull this up to show you. So you guys see it? That's what it's going to look like. On here, it's going to have a couple questions for you. It's going to ask you what your gender is, what your age is, what your weight is, how tall you are, and your activity level. Your activity level is really important. Basically, it's going to ask you how many days a week do you exercise for 30 to 45 minutes. And so there's a sedentary option, which means you don't work out, you basically sit down in an office all day. And there's a light exercise. It goes all the way through these different categories, even to athlete, which is basically meaning that you're working out 2 times per day. So you want to be sure to be honest about that, because that's going to affect how many calories you can consume on a daily basis. So for me, I put 3 to 5 days. Put my age in real quick, my height, and all the other stuff they asked me about. Don't really worry about putting in your body fat percentage unless you really know it. And then click calculate. So right here, based on the stuff that I put in there, you can see it says that I can have 2,970 calories per day. And it calculates it weekly, so that's really, really important. Also, you'll see when you're doing this on the right hand side, it says something called basal metabolic rate, and that's referring to your resting metabolic rate. So like if you did nothing all day, you just sat down, watched TV for the entire day, your body would still burn, well, my body I should say, would still burn like 1,916 calories roughly, just to keep me breathing, to keep me doing my basic functions throughout the day. So what I like to tell my clients is you look at your basal metabolic rate on here, then look at your total daily energy expenditure, which they call your maintenance calories, and look at the difference between that. So the difference between your maintenance calories and your basal metabolic rate is what I call your play calories. So roughly I've got 1,000 play calories that I can work with. So if I'm trying to lose weight, I'm going to want to go into what's called a caloric deficit, which means you're going to be taking in less calories than your total daily energy expenditure requires. Okay, so I got 2,900 calories that I require based on my activity level. If I want to lose weight, I got to subtract like 200, 300, 400. In extreme cases, some people do over 500. But you got to basically not be eating as many calories as your body needs to perform your daily functions in order to lose weight. Okay? So I hope this tool helps you. Definitely do all of the research that you can on total daily energy expenditure, but really it's pretty straightforward. If you want to lose weight, you're going to have to look at your calories and be in a caloric deficit. If you want to gain weight, including muscle, you're going to have to eat more calories than your total daily energy expenditure requires. Okay? If you found this helpful, please click subscribe on the YouTube channel. Also, you can definitely leave a comment in the section below. Don't hesitate to ask me questions, guys. That's what I'm here for. Thanks.